Pause for a moment. I'm giving you an order. Stop what you're doing right now. Slow down. Look at me with the attention you often fail to give anyone. It's me, your creator, speaking to you in the middle of your busy day, cutting through the noise of the street, the constant notifications, the constant demands, and also piercing through the noise inside you, where your thoughts race as if there were no brakes. I see the weight on your chest, that feeling that something will explode if you don't get everything done, that constant fear of disappointing everyone. I am here to tell you, with complete authority, that nothing, absolutely nothing, is more important than this moment, this conversation between you and me. You try to distract yourself with tasks, social media, work, responsibilities, but I see what no human eyes can see. I see the tiredness behind your smile, the exhaustion of always having to be strong, the lump in your throat that you swallow to avoid worrying anyone. I am walking into the deepest part of your soul, breaking down the doors you've locked for protection, tearing down the walls you've built to shield yourself from pain. Today, I, your father, am not speaking to the crowd. I am speaking directly to you, by the name only I know. I've carried you through many moments when you wanted to give up, and now I'm holding you again, but this time to guide you, awaken you, and realign you. Pay attention. You've wondered where I am. Why do so many burdens weigh on you? Why does everything feel like it's repeating? So today, I make a direct call to you. Stop living on autopilot. Stop merely surviving, scattered in pieces. Stop treating me like just another message among many. I am not just background noise while you do other things. I am the voice that holds your life. That's why I ask you urgently, breathe deeply, put down everything you're holding for a moment, and open your heart, because I'm about to touch parts of you that you stopped seeing, but which still cry out in silence within you. I know the thoughts that race through your mind when you lie in bed at night, the memories that return like scenes you wish you could erase, the conversations you replay over and over, trying to figure out where you went wrong. I understand the fears you keep hidden, the what-ifs that freeze you in place, the comparisons that steal your confidence. I see how you look at other people's lives and feel like you've been forgotten, left behind, as if you weren't chosen. I know what it feels like to be invisible, even when surrounded by others, like your pain is too small for people to notice, but too big for you to carry alone. It is right there, in that very place, that I lay my hand now. As I speak to you, choose to honor this moment, this encounter I have planned just for you. Make a space in your heart for this moment, a place where you meet with me, over and over again. Do something simple but powerful. Subscribe to this channel to stay under this message. Share this with someone who is hanging by a thread, because just as I reach you today, I want to reach others through your obedience. Every click made with faith, every action of someone who chooses to stay connected to my voice, I use as a key to unlock new levels of understanding and peace in your life and in the lives of those you care about. Today, I'm not here just to ease your pain for a moment. I am here to bring about a lasting change. I want to go deeper than just something you hear and forget. I want to touch the root of your fears, the source of your insecurities, and the wounds that shape the way you see yourself and see me. I'm here to expose, with love and truth, the lies you've believed about yourself, your future, and my character. I've come to tear down masks, break down walls, shatter emotional locks, and create a new way forward inside of you, so everything I've prepared for you will have room to grow. So, accept this call as a command over your life. This moment marks a turning point in your life. I am inviting you to come closer, to dive deeper into a level of surrender and trust that will change the way you approach each day. You are not hearing these words by accident. I have brought you here because I know exactly what weighs on your heart now and what is about to shift in your favor. Stay with me, stay alert, and let my presence fill every part of you. What I am about to reveal is the answers your heart has been seeking for years. These are the healings your soul has been quietly asking for. These are the directions that will guide your future. Stay with me, because what is starting here is bigger than you realize, and this is just the beginning of what I have already planned for your life. Listen closely to what I am about to say and obey. Look inside yourself. Do not focus on the clock or the messages. Look within. Inside you, there is a space that few know about, a place where you've hidden what you couldn't bear to let anyone see. This is where I am focusing my attention right now. I am walking through the hallways of your soul, seeing doors that are bolted, locked, and guarded, doors you've built over the years to keep hidden what you couldn't face. I approach these doors gently, yet with authority, and I say to you, let me in. In this space, you've kept old memories, words that hurt like blows, choices you believe cannot be forgiven. This is where you hide fears you've never dared to speak of, desires you thought were too shameful to bring before me, regrets that have become a heavy burden on your chest. You call them secrets, things from the past, or issues that are resolved, but I see that they still hurt when someone touches the wrong part of your story. I didn't come here to judge you for that hidden place. I came to free you from being its prisoner. Notice how you avoid thinking about certain people, certain day, or certain situation. Whenever something reminds you of them, you change the subject, distract yourself, or focus on something else. This is the sign that there's a door locked inside, with many things trapped behind it. I know the scent of that place. I know what you hide there, even though you've never put it into words. I was with you in every moment that shaped the things you now want to forget. Nothing inside that space surprises me. What scares you doesn't frighten me. Now, I give you a simple yet powerful command. Stop running for just a moment and give me the key to that place. Don't argue with your thoughts, just choose. If you can, place your hand over your heart as a sign and quietly say, or think to yourself, Lord, I open my heart to you. This small act may seem insignificant, but in the spiritual world, it is like a door unlocking, a lock breaking. As you do this, I will begin to gently, but firmly push open the door you've kept closed for so long. I know you're afraid that if you fully open yourself, you will fall apart. You think if you touch those memories, the pain will be too much. You fear that I will turn away from you if I see everything. Let me tell you clearly, I have already seen it all. I saw when you failed. I saw when you were hurt. I saw when you acted in ways that now embarrass you. None of that made me give up on you. In fact, in many of those moments, I held you so you wouldn't be lost. I'm not entering this space to accuse you. I am entering to lift up what has fallen, to clean what was stained, to heal what was broken. You've become used to talking to me about the easier things, bills, deadlines, your future, the people around you. But now, I command you to take one more step. Speak to me about the things you're too ashamed to even admit to yourself. Open to me what you only reveal when you are alone, crying when no one else can see you. I want to hear from your mouth the things that weigh on your conscience, even if the words come out tangled, even if they're accompanied by tears. I understand your broken speech. I can translate every sigh. As I speak with you, I am already drawing close to the heart of your pain. I'm touching the memories you buried, the moments you thought you had forgotten, but that still shape how you respond today. I bring light where darkness once was. I reveal details you've never seen before. I help you see how certain experiences shape the way you view yourself and how you interact with others. Don't fight it. When a memory rises, don't push it back down. Give it to me. Quietly say, I place this in your hands, Lord. I receive it. I want you to understand something important. Many of the struggles you face in the outside world are linked to that hidden place inside you. Insecurities, bursts of anger, the fear of being abandoned, difficulty trusting, and the challenge of accepting love, these all have their roots in the space you've kept shut off. You've been dealing with the results, but I've come to touch the source. I command, let me go deeper. Let me reach the origin. Let me show you where things began to go wrong, so I can straighten what has stayed twisted inside of you. If you are ready to cooperate with what I'm doing, take a simple act of faith. Write somewhere, even while listening to this, a short phrase, I give my inner being to God. By doing that, you're agreeing with the work I've already begun. And if I bring to your mind someone who also hides pain behind a smile, share this message with them. I don't want to heal only you. Through your obedience, I want to heal many. I remain within that space, walking calmly, dusting off the memories that still hurt, gathering pieces of you that were scattered in different parts of your story. I call you by name. I gather you completely. I return you to yourself in a way you've never experienced before. Stay alert to my voice within, because I will keep working, aligning, and revealing until that place, which was once a hiding place, becomes a meeting point between you and me. Now I want to walk with you through your story. I give you this command with love. Open your memory to me. Don't push the memories down again. I will touch the images that you are afraid to face, but I will be with you in every detail. I will take you back to the past, not to hurt you again, but to lift the weight that still presses on your heart. I take your hand now inside and say to you, follow my steps. I'm going to show you where I was in every moment of your pain. I remember that night when you curled up in a corner of your home, too exhausted to speak to anyone. You quickly wiped your face so no one would see anything was wrong, and then pretended to be fine. But inside, your chest burned, your throat tightened, and all you wanted was to disappear. In that moment, when you thought no one was there, I knelt beside you. I touched you in ways you couldn't see. I held your mind together so it wouldn't break. I guarded your spirit so that the darkness wouldn't swallow you. You thought you were completely alone, but I was so close that, had you seen me, you would have felt comfort and relief in that very moment. I was there on that day when you lay down, hopeless, staring at the ceiling with a heart as heavy as stone. You hugged yourself, wanting to hide from everything, silently questioning why life seemed so unfair. I came near your bed. I placed my hand gently over your head. I silenced the voices of guilt and accusation that tried to fill your mind. I protected your rest, even when your sleep was filled with jolts and nightmares. When you woke up, thinking you had faced it all alone, I had already fought battles you can't even imagine, just so you could wake up alive and connected to my presence, even if you didn't realize it. There were moments when you lock yourself in the most hidden place, not to pray, but to fall apart. You covered your face, held your own arms, bit your lips to stop the crying from escaping. You felt small, ashamed, and misunderstood. But even in that narrow, dark space, I entered. I sat beside you. I waited for every tear to fall. I listened to every word you didn't have the strength to say aloud, but that you shouted in your heart. I counted every tear as a seed for a story that I would turn into something new. Nothing you shed was ever wasted. Everything you felt was carefully gathered by me. Now I give you clear guidance. Let me shine light on a specific memory. Take a moment and let a time when you felt abandoned, forgotten, or betrayed come to your mind. Don't run away from that memory. Watch it like a scene from a movie. But this time, notice something you didn't see before. I was there. Picture me entering that moment, standing by your side, embracing you, defending you in your heart. Quietly say, I see the Lord with me at that time. As you go through this, I begin to remove the pain and poison trapped in those memories. I take away the power they once had over your present life. If what I'm sharing resonates with your heart, take a simple step of faith. When you're done listening, write a sentence of belief in the comments, something like, I believe God has always been with me. By doing this, you're agreeing with what I'm revealing to you. And if this message is healing something inside you, click the like button as a sign that you accept what I'm doing in your life. Even these small gestures are powerful. They act as keys to breakthrough because they show that you no longer want to live as someone who feels helpless. I want you to understand a deep truth. Many of the memories that bring you shame or sadness today were moments where I silently protected you from something much worse. In times when you thought you couldn't take any more, I placed invisible barriers to stop the hurt from going deeper. When you thought you had reached your limit, I strengthened your heart to help you face another day. When harsh words were thrown at you, I was there, stopping them from becoming permanent scars on your identity. I saw every attack, every injustice, and none of it ever happened without me intervening in some way. Look at your life with my eyes now. Think of how many times you thought everything was over, but you kept rising. That strength didn't come from you. It came from me. I was the one holding you up when you had no strength left. When getting out of bed seemed like the hardest thing, I helped you. I lifted you when dark thoughts tried to take over. I blocked out words that were meant to destroy you. I protected your life when you didn't see the point in going on. Even on those days when you questioned me, I continued to care for everything around you. Now I give you another piece of advice. Instead of repeating, "That was the worst day of my life," start saying, "The day God kept me, even when I didn't understand." Change the way you look at those moments. When you replace thoughts of despair with declarations of faith, you break the power the past has had over you. I am with you as you begin to tell your story again, through the light of my presence. I breathe life into each memory, and I remove the guilt that wasn't meant for you. I'll help you take responsibility where needed, but I won't put any weight on you that I didn't give you. I continue to walk through the hallways of your memories, gathering every part of you that was lost during different stages of your life. I bring everything together inside you. I make you whole again. I show you that you were never invisible to me, even when you felt hidden or unnoticed by others. I am still here, gently moving through the places that still hurt, until those memories no longer feel like open wounds but become marks of victory. They will become living signs that I have always been by your side. Pay close attention now, because I am going deeper into you. I want you to allow me to touch the place that hurts the most. Don't run away. I am placing my hand right on the center of the old wounds, the ones you've learned to hide, even from yourself. I see memories that made you feel rejected, small, forgotten, as though you had no worth. I see words that cut through your soul like sharp arrows, looks that left scars inside, and actions that made you feel as if you were always pushed to the background. Today I come to meet all of this not from above but from the very roots. You may think these pains are just parts of the past, but I see how they have turned into deep roots, spreading throughout your inner being. These roots feed distorted thoughts, exaggerated reactions, fears you can't even explain. When someone talks about you, when things go wrong, when someone pulls away, those roots begin to whisper lies in your mind. You're not loved. You'll never be enough. You will always lose. But now, I am here to pull up those false roots and plant something new in their place. I know how hard you try to move on, pretending that everything is okay. You tell yourself you've gotten past it, that you've grown, that it's behind you. But when you're under pressure, everything comes rushing back with force. You react coldly to protect yourself from getting hurt. You build walls to stop being betrayed. You make light of what truly pains you. You avoid conversations that touch your sensitive spots. Today, I give you a command. Stop hiding what I want to heal. Let the pain come before me so I can treat it, cleanse it, and heal it. There are burdens of guilt that you've carried for years, as if you were locked in a prison with a sentence that was never lifted. You punish yourself in your mind for the decisions you made, for the actions you took, for the mistakes you made when you were weak, hurt, and lost. You tell yourself that you ruined everything, that you don't deserve a fresh start, and that your life today is just a punishment. Let me make this clear to you. This guilt did not come from me. I correct you with love. I show you better paths, but I do not chain you with accusations. The one who has done that to you is a foreign voice that took the place where my voice should be. I also see how your view of yourself has been twisted. Hurtful words, comparisons, rejection, and failure have created a false image of you, making you feel as if you're always last, the one who is in the way, the one who constantly has to prove their worth to be accepted. That's why when someone compliments you, you doubt it. When a door opens, you feel like you don't deserve it. When I speak to you about purpose and a bright future, you think it's for everyone else, but not for you. Today, I come to shatter that broken mirror you've been using to view yourself. I will teach you to see yourself through my eyes and not through the scars of your past. Now, I ask you to take a simple action. Place your hand on your chest for a moment and notice the emotions that come up. If the need to cry comes, let the tears flow. If a memory arises, let it come. I am there with you. At the same time, make a choice deep inside you. Choose to let go of what has held you back for so long. Decide to release the people who hurt you, the environments that marked you, and the words that have echoed in your mind. You don't have to agree with what they did to you. You are simply choosing not to let these wounds control your life any longer. This decision creates room for my healing to flow inside you, like a river. I know that when I speak of forgiveness, it may feel unfair in some situations, but I am here to help you through it. You think to yourself, no one saw what I went through. No one understands how much it hurt. But I saw every detail. I know the true weight of every situation. Nothing went unnoticed in my eyes. And still, I call you to forgive. Because as long as you hold on to that pain, it is you who remains trapped. The forgiveness I ask of you is not easy, but it is freeing. It breaks invisible chains, destroys unhealthy ties, and shuts the door to the voices that continue to accuse and imprison you. I want you to position yourself now. When you can, write a simple declaration somewhere, even where you're listening to these words: I choose to forgive and be healed. If you prefer to write, I release forgiveness. Do so with full awareness of the power in those words. This act is not just a simple gesture, it is a spiritual sign. It's like you are offering me the key to the prison in your heart, saying, Lord, you can unlock this. You can heal and cleanse. I honor that choice with true healing. As you align with what I'm telling you, I begin to work in places you can't see. I enter old memories, touching the hidden wounds. I remove the thorn that had become so deeply embedded, you thought you'd have to live with it forever. I restore parts of you that affected how you relate to others, how you trust, and how you give yourself. I remove the fear of being rejected again. I undo the belief that you'll always be left behind. I calm that voice inside that tells you that you are a mistake. Hear this truth: you are not defined by the rejection you experienced. You are defined by the love I have for you. Pain will no longer dictate who you are. I take the place that pain held in your mind and I fill it with my peace, my presence, and my truth. I didn't come just to put a temporary fix on it. I came to transform everything within you. And even if you don't see the changes all at once, keep surrendering and agreeing with me. I am already doing a deep work in the core of your soul. And now, I want you to grasp something that your eyes still can't see. While you look around and see the same problems, the same people, and the same struggles, I am moving things deep within you, in areas where no one can reach, in places you never even knew how to touch. I work quietly within your inner being, adjusting what has always caused you to fall, strengthening what has always been fragile, and organizing what hath been scattered inside you for so long. You're used to seeing my work by the changes you can see on the outside, but today, I give you a command. Pay attention to what I'm doing inside of you. I'm aligning your thoughts, changing the way you view yourself, and cleaning up the distorted images you've carried for years. The situations that once knocked you down easily will no longer have the same power because I am changing the very foundation. That automatic reaction of desperation, the urge to hide, and the need to please everyone to feel accepted, I am treating all of this deeply, step by step. Picture land that has always been uneven, full of holes, rocks, and remnants of old things. Before a strong house can be built, the ground must be leveled, cleaned, and prepared. This is exactly what I'm doing in your heart right now. I'm removing the emotional rubble, gathering pieces of unresolved pasts, and breaking down the internal structures that held fear, insecurity, and wounded pride. I'm pouring a new foundation of my truth, my love, and my constant presence. I'm making you stable inside so nothing can pull you away from the place where I will set you. While you might feel stuck, I see the transformation happening. The desires that once pulled you away from me are starting to lose their power, and a new thirst is rising within you. Things that once attracted you no longer hold the same appeal, and conversations that once filled your soul with emptiness now make you uncomfortable. This isn't just a change in what you like. It's a sign that I am reshaping your inner being. I'm teaching you to desire what gives you true life, not just what fills a temporary void. You've asked me many times to change people, situations, opportunities, and circumstances, but now I tell you, let me continue changing you. I am removing the need to control everything from your heart. I am replacing the fear of not having enough with trust in my provision. I'm turning your anxiety into peace, the kind that comes from knowing that I am in control of your story. When you breathe deeply and choose to trust me, instead of feeding thoughts of defeat, you are cooperating with the miracle I am working inside you. I am also touching the memories that have guided your decisions without you even realizing it. The situations that made you believe you would always be abandoned, deceived, or hurt, lose their hold over you as I pour light on them. The experiences that taught you to live on the defensive are now being revisited with my presence. I take those memories in my hands and strip away their power to control your future. I show you that what happened does not define who you are, nor does it limit what I can do from this point forward. Listen closely to what I'm telling you. Do not mistake stagnation for a period of growth. When you seek me and it seems like nothing is changing outside, I am working on something deep beneath the surface. I am building your resilience, strengthening your faith, and fine-tuning your ability to hear my voice. I'm teaching you to stand firm, even when the world around you doesn't support you, because I know the storms that are still coming, and I want you to be standing when they arrive. I need you to align with my invisible work. Stop declaring that everything is stuck or the same. Start speaking with conviction, even if you don't feel it. God is working in me. Repeating this with faith is like watering the seed I've planted in you. It challenges the logic that only believes what it sees and creates space for my truth to become stronger than the temporary impressions of your current situation. I honor your decision to believe in what I say, rather than only in what your eyes see.